Everyone, Ice Cream here, and welcome back to episode 33. Wait, it might be 34. I don't know. Whoopsies. This is the Post Nova podcast, and here we have face cams. You can see me. I gotta get used to this now. And you can see Ross over there and AJ over there. Say hi, guys.
What's up, everybody?
Hi, I'm AJ.
um, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this, and if you like it, cool. If let us know. If not, that sucks.
Well, also let us know.
Yes. We will take it away if you guys don't like it, but I think it's cool. So what have you guys been working on?
Oh, been up to no good. Trying to get these new Craigslist out after Nova.
Yeah, you got.
How about you, AJ?
So I prepped all the brinebloods to be primed and mostly assembled. I haven't done the magnets on the beasts yet, but all the infantry is ready to go. Still need to figure out if I'm going to do like the swamp bases or if I'm just going to do that for the cadre. I think I'll just do it for the cadre and then figure out what the next the krill army is that's coming out next, and maybe they're like swamp people. But I'm not sure if I want to do like two different types of bases for the army. It's just because the cadre for the brinebloods is like swampy and frogs and stuff, so that fits. But them next to like pirates on the beach or like a normal like grass flock might not go well together. I don't know. I still haven't decided that yet. I need to just figure that out. And tomorrow, Butcher and is it Ayana?
Yana.
Yana are coming in.
I don't know her full
finally.
name. It's a very long name. I just call her Yana.
Yeah, so they're finally coming in. So that'll be nice.
That is gonna be
Get
nice.
The Butcher all done up.
All pretty and candy red.
Speaking of getting things done, Taylor, didn't you finish your cadre today?
I sure did. That was phenomenal. Posted everywhere. Everyone liked it. The blue glow. They're like, "How'd you do that?" I was like, "Army painter speed paints."
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
We love us some speed paints.
Yeah. Yeah, they're done now. I did do them different bases than my normal Dusk, because I thought if I get the second Dusk army, they're not gonna. I didn't want the same bases as I didn't want them on Cyberpunk bases because that didn't fit.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
So like for me, I put them on like fall, autumn bases, and then it let me change the color palette entirely. So it let them be entirely different, and that was my big reasoning for that. And I've always wanted to do gray and orange army, and this was my excuse to finally do the gray and orange army.
I did mine. I actually got my gray and orange army. Hold on, let me grab him.
Dude, he's gone. He's
one of my
Orgoth
first ever.
Sigmar.
There's my gray and orange.
Oh, there it is.
You can't really see him, and I might have to drop the back
Get out of here.
That filthy towel, but
yeah,
one of the first armies I ever painted.
This is entirely unrelated. AJ, did you see the new Vespids?
The new Vespids?
They actually look really good.
They look really good.
Where are they on Facebook?
The old Vespid models. They're all over the interwebs, dog.
They're in the new Kill Team box.
Yeah.
Why he looks those up. Yana. I'm excited for Yana and Butcher coming in. Yeah, those. They look sweet. I don't like the one with the stealth head because that's goofy.
Yeah, it's super goofy, but the rest of them look good.
What are they? Are these Tau?
Yeah, they're Tau.
Yeah.
They're one of the races that works for Tau.
Yeah, I've never seen these before.
There was old Tau models, and they're old.
Yeah, they're very old.
I do like the new ones. I think you could do some cool things with them because like the wings are much better on these.
A lot of people were painting them at Nova.
They had
that
them
was like the big thing.
Were they at Nova?
Yeah. The Warhammer table was painting them, like the like Games Workshop shop.
Makes sense. Yeah, cool. But yeah, some channel updates. We'll have a Butcher and Yana video not next week, the week after on that unboxing. Next week, this podcast and every other old Frostcast will be back on Spotify and Apple. So I'll finally figure out what went wrong. I think Spotify bought the one I was using for my RSS feed, and then when they did that, it like broke the RSS feed, and I never reset it right. I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll get it figured out.
Yeah. That wraps up all the other stuff. We can get into some of the news. Nova. It happened. Ross, you went, so did I. What did you think?
Oh, it was fantastic. I mean, we had some incredible players there. It was a hard fight, right?
I got a fucking fed through the meat grinder.
Yeah, no, there were some incredibly talented folks at Nova, right? And it was a great time. I mean, we had 2 narrative events, a bunch of
Yeah.
funsies. We picked up the Fallout tabletop game. It's kind of like Kill Team.
Now
but
that we
it's
have
Fallout
cameras,
themed.
we can. I got the con exclusive model.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you picked up the Nuka-Cola bottle for Nova.
And I got the power armor. And then this is
Oh, that's
not the
true, yep.
Disciples, but this is just one of the other units.
It's in the Disciple box.
Yes.
Yeah, it's they're the operatives. You got the operatives.
Yeah. They look cool.
Warbudge used to play that a lot.
Oh, does he? I'll have to put. I need to get his input on this then.
That's how his channel.
Was Fallout?
Yeah, that's what he started. I'm pretty sure.
Who was that?
One of the old guys who used to work at Langley was near us.
I don't think you ever met him. He retired like as a master sergeant, moved to Alaska, literally bought like a house in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah,
it's a classic thing for people that love Alaska.
A
lot of my homies did that.
He did. I don't know if you guys saw. He's at Mini Wargaming right now.
Yeah, I saw that playing Warcaster.
Warcaster, Ravage Star, 40K.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, he has a. If you guys haven't seen Warbuddy's channel and what he's doing with Warcaster, the big narrative campaigns that he's doing with Mini Wargaming, fantastic stuff. Please go check him out. But yeah,
sorry about that.
We picked up Fallout. I'm excited to build them and paint them.
No, it's gonna be super fun. So I've got they're all built.
You built them already?
I haven't painted any of them. Yeah. Well, I mean, they're super easy. I bought a bunch of 1mm magnets, so I magnetized them all.
Nice.
Super easy. I mean, they look great. It was really fun. Nova was fantastic.
So what events did you play in, Ross?
So I did the 2-on-2 50-point opener. I played with the new Cricks. Granted, I wish that old Lich Lord was out by then. I guess that would have been kind of mean, but it was really good. Like New Cricks it was a lot of fun. I got a fair few amount of games in. I didn't have 100 points, and I didn't bring my old Cricks. So I only played the new Cricks. I only really played like narratives and things of that sort, and 50 points or pickup games. A lot of pickup games.
Yeah, I saw you picking up
3 events.
Games. Yeah,
but it was a great time. Great people.
Played in the narrative, right? The Siege of Scarwell.
Yeah, we played in the second Siege of Scarwell. It went really well. Defenders took the win this time, which was really cool. Last time Orgoth had barely made it through, so seeing the defenders actually hold the wall. I think we got to the wall. We broke the hole in the wall, but we didn't get 2 holes and we didn't get anybody through. And so we weren't able to pull the win.
I was on the attacking side this time.
Or you were defending.
I was, and then at the end I was attacking, but like.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I played both sides. I was a double agent.
You're double agent the whole time. Alpha Legion out here.
Yes, of course. I was looking out for the best of the world. The attackers like made a few holes in the wall, but didn't like get a big enough section broken, and like the defenders just.
We just didn't get 2. Yeah, we had 1 full section broken. We couldn't secure the second one. We were super close, but we just ran out of time. The defenders were able to pull through.
I think
some good fun.
I think what happened is the side tables weren't rotating, or not that they weren't rotating, they weren't playing fast enough, and that's not anybody's fault. Because I felt like
we just didn't have the same number of people. So like when we when we did the Siege at Nova, right? We had I think 14 dedicated people, whereas Siege of Scarwall at Nova was later in the evening. It was before King of Coin the next day, so I think a couple people had already gone to bed, and then it was kind of just that evening. I think we had 8 people, 8 or 10 people.
Was it a 5-on-5?
I mean, I think it was 5-on-5 right before we're on the wall, so we only had 1 side table.
Both side tables but both side tables were running
in the beginning, but not by the end.
Oh yeah, that's true.
We had a couple people fall off.
That explains it.
You know, things got busy. People were trying to get a little
Get
bit
some
of rest
sleep.
in before their next day, before King of Coin and all that good jazz.
Yeah. Speaking of King of Coin, real quick, Joe, if you're listening, congrats on Prince of Pence. You earned it. You crushed it this year. He walked away with my little Fortnite crown I printed him. It was hilarious.
Yeah, Joe was on fire all weekend.
Oh yeah, he just.
I mean, he was killing it. It was fantastic to watch. He was on his A game the whole weekend, just crushing it. He played what Acres in the final round, and it was a super close game.
Yep, played Acres.
Super close game
in the game. He played Jake twice. He had a good weekend. I mean, Scorn's just the best army in the game, so it's kind of cheating, so it's fine.
Oh, I don't know about that. I think he just played a fantastic game, but okay. I
mean, Scorn are super good, so.
Yeah, but everybody was super good. We had a ton of people with great lists, great teams, and great tactics, right? We saw like Akers rocking his Orgoth. We had a couple fellows rocking.
Chimera.
We had 2 players rocking Chimera, 1 for each flavor of Scorn. A couple folks rocking Infernals, and they did really well. I mean, also like it was really nice to see everybody's paint schemes. Tons of gorgeously painted models. Everybody had just great stuff.
Yeah, the picture that won the tried and true photo contest, that Brinebloods player, he set up a pretty dope photo.
Oh, it was fantastic. Yeah, his Brinebloods looked great.
He looked good.
It was really fun, man. It was a great experience. I'd definitely go back. And then we got to meet all those really cool people, right? So like meeting Brent from Goobertown Hobbies.
That was cool.
Was fantastic. I mean, he's a hero of mine. That's who got me into painting when I first started playing 40K back in the day. So felt like a kid in the candy shop meeting all these really cool people that I've watched my entire like adult life. So
yeah, we gotta meet Wargamer Girl and hang out with her and just chat about like where War Machine's at and all that.
Yeah, War Machine, all these tabletop games, talk about all these cool projects. It was just a great time with great people. Felt very welcomed. The food was pretty good. I mean, it's DC, so everything's expensive. That was.
I feel like we did a pretty okay.
What it was. We did good. Yeah, I think we did pretty well.
Duccini's best pizza.
Oh, for sure, Duccini's rocks.
Oh,
that was the first.
Ever in DC.
You know what?
You gotta get
you guys
Duccini's.
didn't bring me like a Duccini's pizza back. You know,
that
just kind of sad. Just
that would have been impossible to do.
Next year, you're just gonna have to come back with us.
I know.
I guess if I'm still here, yeah.
Yeah, because like coming back, we would have had to carry that pizza in the Uber. Then
it wasn't happening.
Then on the metro, and then on another Uber.
We had the whole metro ride. We had the entire metro ride back, which was like a good 45 minutes. We barely fit in the Uber with all the shenanigans we brought.
Oh, AJ, did I tell you I forgot my phone?
Yeah, your wife called me. Yeah, your wife was like, "Can you give me Ross's number?" And I'm like, "Is everything okay?" He's like, "Oh yeah, Dave. He just left his phone in his like stepdad or somebody's car."
Yeah, no.
Like, oh, okay.
So like I set my phone in. My stepdad drove us to the metro so we could get, and I set my phone in the door.
Who does that?
I don't like holding it in my pocket. So, and he didn't have a good center console, so.
Yeah, he put it in the door. We get on the metro, right? And then we're no joke on the metro. The train starts, and he goes, "I don't have my phone." And I'm like, "What do you mean? Like we just left. We can't go back now. Like the train doesn't turn around." He's like, well, I got my other phone." And I was like, "You have 2 phones?" He's like, "Well, this one's only Wi-Fi." I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, we'll get this figured out. Like we just won't leave each other. Like problem solved."
Yeah.
They played. We did great.
The Wi-Fi at the hotel was good enough, and I had an extra phone, and I had my tablet. I was able to just use Discord to talk to everybody like normal. I just didn't have the ability to call people.
It was funny trying to watch you log into your Discord and having to call your mom to get the
2-factor.
Yeah, the 2-factor. That was fun.
Yeah, I thought like something had happened to y'all, and I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be so much paperwork.
You're like, yikers.
Well, thankfully not.
Yeah, everything went great. I mean, uh, it it was a great time. Great people, great time.
Yeah, Nova was good. I got to talk about what happened with me. The streams were okay. I listened back and I was like, man, I messed up the audio on these big time.
Yeah, we talked about that with Dan and a couple other folks too. I think if we stream next year,
So it was
I
funny
think it
because
would
we
be
had polar
beneficial to have
opposite
like a
issues.
caster.
So our
Well,
streams
sure.
hit like my mics didn't pick up enough, but then his mics picked up too much, and it was like we both had like too much or too little audio. And like the room didn't help with the too much thing because it was very echoey.
Yeah.
But and then yeah, we were talking about like maybe doing some commentators next year. We're gonna do.
Yeah, I think that would be beneficial.
Yeah, we're gonna set up something for Sussy Scuff, and we're gonna do like a little like we're gonna like truly like combine all our tools into one good stream and like have commentators from like other YouTubers come in and be like they're gonna be watch the stream, but then be hooked into Discord and we'll record the Discord they're talking in.
Yeah, I think that would be great, right? Because that was like the main issue that I heard when we talked about the streams was people who aren't basically
Falling
deep
from
into
turn
War
one,
Machine.
yeah.
And if you're not following from turn one, or if you're not deep into War Machine and know all the rules for all the different armies, like you have no clue what's going on. And so it's not super beneficial to newer folks trying to get into the game or just check out Nova and the War Machine side of Nova if you can't explain it, right? And it's timed matches, so like the players don't really have the time to explain it
The other
while they're playing.
the other big piece of feedback we got was like the objectives, they couldn't see them.
Yeah, and that would be nice, I think, to have like an overlay. I think that's going to take a lot more planning, but I don't think it's impossible.
All I'm gonna do is 3D print like neon green objectives and make them tall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or just drop an overlay. You can just drop like little dots. The objectives don't move a ton unless
Well,
it's,
that'd
like,
only
a
work
very
if it was a
specific game
top-down
mode.
camera, but we're aiming from the side.
Yeah.
Are you like trying to do like a John Madden, like this person goes here with the drawing on the
Me,
football?
Tyrants, and Wolf, we're talking about doing that as a post-action report for some of the WTC stuff. Like some high competitive, like, oh, he did this because of this, and then, or if he would have done this turn, it would have swung the battle that way. Like some after-action reports. But that's another project for probably post Sussy now, because we'll have a better audio, we'll have better footage, and then Sussy's going to be a pretty big fun team event.
Yeah, I think Sussy's going to be really fun for y'all.
For me, because y'all aren't going.
Look, life stuff happens, man.
I get it.
Life stuff happens.
But yeah, Nova was good. I learned a lot. I got a lot of hard lessons. Thanks, Riker, for bullying me turn one.
It happens.
Yeah, it happened. I had to learn.
If you're not playing against people that are constantly kicking your butt, then you're not learning.
Yeah, that's how I thought about like my first year of War Machine when I got back into it. And AJ just like, I'm gonna play Infernals into you.
There's like a ton of different armies, and you don't think I was just playing Infernals? Get out of here.
I would say
that's coming from the guy who plays Dusk with like 2
Right?
assassins and rangers and 2 things of cats, and he's like, I know your army's not out yet, but how do you deal with cat cavalry?
Oh, not well?
Yeah, that's crazy. Because I'm bringing 2.
Weird.
Yeah.
weird, crazy, right?
It became the very thing you swore to destroy, dog.
I sure did. But yeah, Nova was good. Can't wait for it for next year. There's some fun stuff cooking behind the scenes for Nova next year, and I hope both of you can make it to Nova next year. Is all
I should for sure. Yeah, I'm really hoping to make it out to Nova next year. I mean, obviously we'll see what happens, right? But it's definitely a goal. It was just a great conference.
Yeah, but now we can go into the other thing that happened right after Nova. What is it? 3 days ago, SFG announced the Kickstarter for P3 paints.
Yeah, which you got your hands off super early. I think you got the beta paints, right?
Yeah, I got the paints I got them sent 20 years early.
Yeah, that's big. Not everybody can be as awesome as you.
That truly.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
have the whole
mean,
rack and everything.
Dude, yeah, here, wait. We have
and they
cameras.
still stacked up.
We have the
They still stacked
power
up.
of cameras. I know, yeah. Got a whole rack. Some of it's a little. The metallics are probably dead, but
Oh yeah, those metallics.
Oh, after 20 years, yeah. But you said the coal black was still good, which
oh,
is
I
impressive.
mean, the coal black was perfect. Like in the like little Instagram reel, it came out like it still smelled new.
Well, it
There's
hasn't
some
been
really
open.
interesting
But
paints in their lineup that I'm excited to
I'm kind of curious
probably
how the
buy and take a
inks
peek
are
at.
gonna do. I've never used P3 paints. Let me preface that. I've never used P3 paints before.
you're gonna
I
love them. They're
I love inks, so I definitely want to pick some up.
Yeah, I have plenty of
they're
here. So
probably the best since Pro Crow, easy, like without a doubt.
yeah, and like with Goobertown and Ninjaon both giving them like the stamp of approval, I'm like kind of excited to. I'll pick them up when they go retail because I just want to pick up a few colors before I
Yeah.
dedicate to them because I have so much. I already picked up a lot of Pro Krill because I didn't
Yeah,
know P3 would come back.
I'll probably end up picking them up. There's some really gorgeous colors in their lineup that I kind of want to try. There's some like weirder colors too. Like there's like a greenish gold color that looks really fun, and some like ghostly stuff. And I don't know. I'm excited to give it a shot.
Are you gonna do the Kickstarter, Ross? Are you gonna go crazy?
I don't know. I've already got a bunch of models to buy right now, so probably not since I have all the paints I need to paint the color scheme that I want. But I might do it for the Fallout dudes. Maybe I'll do them.
That would
Although
be
I did pick
cool.
up some weird paints for them from
So
Army Painter.
Kickstarter timeline started 3 days ago. I think we're still within the early backer time. I'm not sure. Um, it comes
It
out in
looks like you
March,
are.
so they're getting delivered March 25. Shipping is free to the states, which is huge because they have a U.S. distributor, so they're able to do that.
The only thing is the 100 retail paints, which like it tracks, right? It's $300. Um, which is
I,
just a lot to
oh
drop
yeah,
right now for me. But I mean that's a good deal when you.
I think it's on par with other paint lines.
Yeah, for sure. That's about the price.
And the master pledge or whatever, because you get the $20 off the early bird. Yeah, you can still. Oh no, you can't. You can't. You don't get the early bird. The early bird's gone. So it's 312. You get all the paints, and that includes the irregulars that they're doing. I think for like mostly just the Kickstarter. Oh, Ross. Ross is back.
Oh, we lost him. Yeah, I mean it comes out when you kickstart it to about $3 a paint, so that's pretty reasonable.
That's very reasonable. That's Discord died for him, so Ross will be back in a second. But did you look at the irregulars, AJ?
Yeah, most of those are old colors. I'm pretty sure. Where is it? The irregular. Because when I read them, so galvanized steel I have. Uh,
Retribution White, is that a new one?
that doesn't sound familiar. I think it might be.
I don't recognize Copper Penny either.
I mean, neither. I think radiant platinum was a color.
Oh, they have two pearlescents in there.
Oh, carnal pink was. I don't know why it's an
Illuminated
irregular.
gold and spectral steel are pearlescents.
Oh, look
I,
at that.
I didn't know there was pearlescent paints. I might have to back that. I love shiny things.
You do.
Is Ross back? Hello?
I'm back.
Hey, if you
I'm
back
back.
this, I'll throw some money your way because I want these pearlescent paints.
He just said he wasn't backing it.
Yeah, not right now. I
Oh,
gotta buy like 3 packs of the Cricks, dog.
no, true.
I got a lot of Cricks to buy, and that I don't even think that fits the list that I built. I think technically I'm supposed to buy 4, but I will probably just wait for some of the Scarlock or some of that stuff to come out as its own deal.
Yeah, there's
Good.
at least you don't have a timeline to have them all buy. Because like you don't have
That's
an
true.
event coming
Yeah,
up.
I might be able to do it a little bit piecemeal. Get a little here, build it all. Get a little bit there, build it all.
That's probably the best way to do it because you're not going to use all those paints, anytime soon. So I
Yeah.
would just buy the colors that you need.
You don't know that. Maybe I'll paint every single model is going to have 6 different colors.
Will not do that.
No, I won't. You got me there. You can do like a friend of mine used to do rainbow orcs. So every single unit was a different color.
Jesus.
Well, good for him, I guess.
I could
Yeah,
not
he
do
was
that.
built different. But he was also an Imperial Guard player, so he loves painting 1,000 models. That's his thing.
Apparently.
God, that would make me insane. I don't know. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, he ran conscripts, so he was fielding on average like 300 models a game.
Oh no, thank you. I gotta reattach to the Roscam. Properties.
Yeah, reattach. Sorry about that. I don't know what Discord just hates me today, I guess.
Am I okay? Oh, both the cams broke. That's fun.
No, got him.
So
Did you
maybe
guys
it's
break, or
you.
was it literally just me?
I can see. No, you're the only one that disconnected.
Oh, speaking of new cricks, AJ, weren't you saying about how much you love the Mechanothral Brutes?
Oh, dude,
Oh
yeah,
my
you were
God,
like last,
dude.
dude, you were like, bro, POW
Listen,
18, the whole, oh, they're so good,
I don't know where
evasive.
you got POW 18 unless you're doing combo strike.
That's where you're doing it. That's where you get it.
that's where you
I
get the power
guess.
18. 14 plus 4
Is
equals 18.
18.
That's how that works. So I'm
I
just
just,
saying.
Just math, brother.
Yeah.
I just don't see it. Me personally, I don't see it. You know,
No, they're not
maybe.
good. They're
All
not
right,
good.
so we can go into now. We can move into Cricks now that the Kickstarter's cool. They're doing great. They got me looking at it now because the regular is shiny. Moving into the new Cricks though, because last week we got Deathicus, and then this week we got the Thralls. The rest of that box. We don't have the Cavalry yet, but the Mechanothral Swarms, Thralls, and Deathicus go.
I mean, Deathicus is gonna be an insta take. I think. Like we finally got the soul utilizing
Yeah.
caster, which hey, that's big. We love to see it here at Crix. That's massive. Um, you you're what's it called? You're really leaning into the souls. So you kind of want to take, in my opinion, you're going to want to take the Malefactors of the Soul, claiming heads. Your feat is giving you 5 soul tokens, which then you can spend the soul tokens to do rerolls, which is kind of crazy. So love to see that. And then, what is it? Shadowmancer is absolutely fucking nutty. Models in your battle group gain stealth and dark shroud while they're inside your control range. You have a control range of 14. And so basically, you're back to better Bane warriors. Like your Mechanothralls are stealth, they've got Dark Shroud, and they're just walking up the battlefield with Shield Guard from the Lieutenants, Blast Resistance if you bring Malefactors with Shield, and beating the snot out of everything that they run into is what I'm thinking. What do you think, AJ?
I think he's really good. He's in my opinion, in a weird position. Like, so he's got the impending doom, which means he wants to be up close to pull things in, but he's
Right.
also in a dangerous position as being your caster. He is pretty tough. 14 defense is not hard to hit, but he could potentially have probably an average of 20 armor because he's gaining armor from the souls.
Yep.
And on his feet turn, he'll have at least armor 23. So I think some of those times he's gonna be one of those casters where you set up the next turn with him, where you get some souls, pop your feet, you're at armor, let's say 25, and he's kind of just sitting there, and you're like, kind of like, please don't kill me, with defense 14, armor 25-ish. And then the next turn, he kind of like, impending dooms things in, just kind of like goes to town on everything. So, but if you bubble wrap him really well, I think, like what you're talking about with the Mechanothralls, I think he can be a really effective caster to, use the impending doom to eliminate like key pieces. But that puts him at risk. So he's in kind of one of those weird positions where he's kind of like, he wants to be up close to utilize a lot of his spells, or at least the impending doom and like his bonus to his armor. But I think it's worth it because armor 25 is pretty good.
Yeah,
Very.
armor 25 is kind of crazy, and then I think the Shadowmancer is going to be really strong as well.
Oh
Because if
yeah,
you're
Shadowmancer is like a cast every turn if you can.
Oh
Without a
yeah,
doubt.
and it only costs 3.
What shadow
So
mancer
if
do?
it's what's giving you
Oh, that's what.
stealth and dark shroud. Makes all your dudes into Bane warriors, except better. Bane
What's
warriors
his
with
name
gain.
has that? Hazroth has that. That's what Hazroth has.
Yeah.
AJ, could you move their vape from in front of your face? It's killing. Yeah, there it is. There's your face. It's back.
So
Bag.
hot.
So yeah, I think he's good. I would probably need to play him or see some games played with him to see how effective he actually is. But on paper, he looks like a good caster because he's got the remove tough. He can buff his armor. If you play a lot of things like what the character Jack, right? When he kills something, the soul can go to the
Yep.
caster. So you're killing at least one thing,
Well, it's not even your
probably.
character jacks. You're just regular malefactors with the soul claiming head.
Oh, that's
Uh,
right.
and they don't have to kill it either. It's just within if living models are destroyed within 4 inches, and
Yep.
you're in 14 inches of your caster, you're good.
Yeah. So I think he's going to be sitting around 20 armor on average, 20 to 25.
Is there
You
a
turn
cap to how many souls he can have?
there
I don't
shouldn't
believe
be.
so.
Let's see.
They turn into focus at the end of his turn. So, or like, I'm sorry, at the beginning of his turn, right? So,
Yeah.
um, after you replenish your focus during your next control phase, you get additional focus on top of however many souls you're having. So you're typically sitting on 7 focus, but if you're averaging 2 souls a turn, then you're really sitting on 9 focus. So uh, you can cast Shadowmancer and still be sitting on like 6 if you're averaging 2 souls a turn.
It's pretty
So
good.
that can be pretty spicy.
Like I don't think he's like broken level or like an S tier caster, but I think he's very strong.
I think he
You
might be
think
your
he's
second
better than
pair.
Sub-Zero?
No, I don't think he's better than Sub-Zero.
Mm.
I think Sub-Zero is gonna be your my main drop because not just because like she's gonna be good, but she's the one who's gonna make your Mechanithrals good, and that's what like when you ask the question, can you deal with 35 Mechanithrals? That's a hard question to answer.
Yeah, but I think even with Ethicus, you're bringing the 20, or you're bringing 6. So that's what 6 times 5, 30. You still bring in 30 Mechanithrals. Like I don't think your list changes too much
Do you
for
have
either
access
caster.
to like Tactician with Deathicus?
No, I don't believe
Not
so.
yet. I'm sure they're gonna come out with a solo that gives him.
Because it's like I don't know if that's like the big thing, but like that's gonna be really useful for all those dudes.
Yeah, and that way they can go through each other.
That way you can like unpack your army better. Because
Yeah,
if
I would
like
be. I would imagine you'll see that. It'll probably be in another
Oh,
solo because I don't think there's any. Okay, so you have Master Necrotech, Chatterbane, but that's the only like no joke solo that Necrofectorium has right now.
yeah, and you have access to Ghost Walk too, so
Yes.
you could, in theory, cast Ghost Walk on a couple units to get them around that. So, but that eats up a spell slot.
I don't
If
think
you're
you.
that concerned, but I don't think you are playing like a Death Star type horde army
Yeah.
because you're just moving up in a ball anyway, you know. So I don't think the tactician is that important because your guys are all the same, and tactician's important when you want to like charge through something.
Yeah, and then so like Sub-Zero, I think your 2 casters are gonna end up being for a majority of the play, at least from my understanding right now, is gonna be Sub-Zero and Dethicus or Decathus.
yeah. And I think those are gonna be the primary two. I think you're gonna see a few Sepsira Avistrus because Redline and Dig In's a fun combo.
Yeah, I mean it definitely can be. I think. Let's see, what are you getting out of Sub-Zero? You're getting Onslaught, which is kind of nice. You're getting Pathfinder on all your charges, so like that's gonna be good for the Death Star as well.
The big thing is like it's her feet. You get an extra unit, and then like you can like
Oh, for sure.
You can super assassinate something. Like she runs up, feats, that unit goes, then it goes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And then you hit him with Breath Stealer, you hit him with Calamity. And
Yeah, you hit
just
him.
kind of like go
Yeah.
crazy.
Maybe I don't know if Breath Stealer will be used because like if you can.
I mean, it's another -2 defense. It makes them hit that much harder. -2 speed, -2 defense.
Well, if you, I mean, unless they're super high defense, I don't think the Breath Stealer is needed.
No, I don't think you'll need it too
Yeah, I
often.
think you
You'll
just
have
need
gang, you'll have Calamity.
gang, and Calamity, and then I think that's all you'll need because you'll be mat 9 then at that point.
Yeah, that'll be kind of crazy.
Kind of crazy, bro. Oh, but by the way, the cams are back. Sorry, anybody watching. It got really. I was literally doing it live, but it's fixed. We're back. We're live.
We're back.
We're back.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good. I think we need to play a couple rounds with it for sure.
Yeah.
But
I mean, we'll have plenty. Hopefully in November we'll get a bat rep out, and then I want to do, and we need to buy black lights for the table and do a black light bat report.
oh, for sure. Yeah, that would be dope.
I know AJ's like, oh, that's stupid. No, people want it. By the way, I post my pictures. They're like, do you have like a black light
Listen,
table? I'm like, not yet.
Listen, just because one person asked you does
It's
not
not
mean
one.
people want it.
It's
It's
like
not. It is a lot. It
There
is
are
a lot
dozens of
people.
us. That's what you sound like. There are dozens of us.
there are.
With you never nude. You guys don't.
It
Some
was
people understand that reference, but you guys probably don't.
there was a lot of people really loved the
UV.
fluorescent paints at Nova while we were out there. Like we scored second in the photo contest.
They're like, it was super close. I'm like, I get it. I didn't have finished models.
Yeah, I think next year it'll be a pretty good catch.
Yeah, next year I'll have a fully finished Dusk army.
I mean, will you?
Yes, I will.
AJ, how long did the Orgoth take?
Oh, shut mouth.
I mean, he's not wrong. And I didn't even say it this time. Somebody else is giving you shit about it.
Well, thankfully the only thing left on Orgoth is Garlgast and Butcher.
Yes, indeed.
Garlgast is like just gonna be like a showcase piece, so it's gonna take more time.
Yeah. I mean, and he's not like played that much anyway, but it's
Yeah.
just a cool freaking model.
It's a dope model.
Yeah, it's worth the time. And then Butcher is not even here yet, so
Soon though.
soon.
Tomorrow.
Which
That is pretty soon.
I do have a work trip, so it's gonna start late. So
Yeah, it happens.
yeah, but yeah. To go loop it back to Crix, what do you guys think of the thick boy units?
I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna be. I mean, like armor 17 is pretty good, right? But you're losing a speed. You are getting +2 mat, but they don't have gang, right? So
I
don't
think
know.
they're not great. You might find one of them, you know? Like, the bow cannon is okay. Like, range 10
I think
for
you're gonna
14.
see sludge straws before you see brutes.
I think so. I
I
could
think
see
so.
like one unit to camp an objective or camp something in the back, like one of your objective points.
And
and just
obviously they're
kinda
not
sit
that
there.
fast, but if you do manage to run them an objective, it's like, come on, charge me, I dare you.
Right. So
You
they're pretty tough.
when they blow up, it's fun.
Yeah. I could see if you needed to like one of each, but I don't like them. I don't think they're like I think evasive on their sheet is costing them too much. Like something other than evasive would make them much more
Yeah,
playable.
evasive on defense 12 is interesting.
Yeah. Beatback is good, but like again, they're speed 5, so they're not really getting that far up the board most of the time at range 1.
Do you have ways to speed it
So-
up at all? I don't think so.
Can't the one guy do it?
Yeah. No,
That's
actually, I think that's
faster.
only for Jags.
Viscerous, yeah, it's dig in for battle group.
Oh, never mind then. I'm not sure. you'd have to look and see who, if they have any. I mean, Ross, you'd know. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
Gianni.
I don't think you can, but I could be
Oh wait.
wrong. I don't.
Oh, they don't have the blimps yet. Oh, dang it! I was saying if you had the blimp, you could fucking. I think you could pick them up with a ladder. There you go.
are they
Yeah,
gonna
I
get the
don't think you
blimps?
can. I think everyone's getting blimps, to my understanding.
Not everyone. Not every army has the blimps. I don't know if they will get the blimps.
I don't see. See, I think the reason they don't have the blimps is, and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, is because they haven't written the unique Crix blimps yet. Because every army's blimps are unique.
The
Right, but
blight
Chimera doesn't
blimps,
have
dude.
blimps.
Well, Chimera came out after the blimps, didn't it?
So did Crix, by your logic.
Well, I mean, yeah, Crix
Yeah,
definitely
but
came
that's what
after.
he's saying. Like they don't. They're making the rules for them like later.
So like the Chimera blimp will do whatever cute Chimera thing they'll
I
do.
get what you're saying, but what I'm saying to you is like not every army has access to the blimps, and I think why wouldn't they just? Because it's just a paragraph. It's not like a we got to put a lot of time and effort into this. It's like, okay, here's the blimp. What is this army? What do we give this army? All right, that go. It's not like they have to play test it massively. They've already play tested the blimps, then they just give them something small, and then it's that unique army.
Look,
Oh,
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I think it might come. I can see it coming. We haven't seen a lot of the. I mean, there's still a lot more to add to the army. I could see them getting the blimps. I think your biggest thing with the sludge thralls is going to be like getting them up the board, right? I think they're going to be better than the
Brutes.
brutes.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
don't think like point for point. I think you're getting more out of the Mechanothrall swarm.
Oh, easy.
And that's why I don't think they're good.
Yeah, because these are 8 points when a swarm is 6.
Like I guess they can't get sniped. That's kind of cool.
I
Yeah.
guess, but the Mechanical, don't they have vengeance?
No. Oh, they do.
Yes,
Oh
they
my
do have
god.
vengeance. Yeah.
Yeah, so and like you said, if you're not killing the whole unit, they're coming back. And they all have
Oh yeah.
shield guard because you have the lieutenant, and the
Yep.
lieutenant doesn't give shield guard to the brutes, it's just the Mechanothrall. So
Yeah, and
yeah, the
then you're
Mechanothralls are
running
just too good.
like 3 units of initiates to bring them back.
I mean,
No.
Yeah.
Mechanothralls are definitely your meat shield bubble wrap. They're not going to be doing a lot of damage, right? But it's still they're still
Yeah.
there to be annoying.
As long as you don't kill a whole unit, you can bring back 3 models of that unit and then run it at them.
Yeah. I think you're probably not running the brutes realistically. I think the meta right now looks like it's gonna be just put 100,000 Mechanothralls on the table and see who can deal with them.
Yeah.
And the brutes just, I mean, they cost 2 more points. They don't have gang. They're a little bit slower, right? Which starts to matter because they're only range 1. Like yeah, power 18's dope, but it's 1 attack at power 18. Your charge is only like your threat range is 9 inches. Like all of that starts to add up. Like the 10 inches out of the Mechanothralls, I think is good. Well, it's not like crazy, but it's not bad.
No, I think you're right. I think a random unit of sludge thralls for camping objectives, like a just because it's gonna be like the what's the Orgoth unit that does that?
The blasters.
The blasters. Because they the barragers, that's what they're called, the barragers. Because that's what they do. They just chill and then they just pepper away.
Yeah, I think. Let's see. I'm looking at the list right now that I have. I just dropped a couple dudes. I got what 6 points.
I mean, like you could drop like
Put 2 more lieutenants in, I guess.
you could probably drop like what the list you had 4 lieutenants and 4 dominators.
I still got 4 lieutenants. I just got 2 dominators now.
Yeah, I think that'd be the easy swap. It also saves you money.
I mean, 4 lieutenants is still 4 boxes, dog.
No, you
That's
can
the
buy them
only
individually.
problem. Can you?
Yeah. We'll
You'll
talk
be able
about
to
that.
get them
We'll
individually.
figure that out. Yeah, I think you can buy them individually pretty easily now.
Yeah, we'll see how this ends up going, but I think that's going to be the play. I think getting Shield Guard on the Mechanical Swarm is going to be good. And then you'll get your Darkfire, which is nice. You'll get
Yeah, I think all the lieutenants are a good
Desperate
call.
Mission.
And then the Dominator's just going to be like pretty fun on just like they're going to be a good little solo to camp and then just walk up and be like, "Hey, Annihilator, you're dead."
Well, what's nice too is like, yeah, you'll be able to do that. You'll be able to get past people's stuff. If you're fighting other ghosts, you'll be able to get through that with the lieutenants by giving your Mechanothrals magic weapons. It's
Yeah.
definitely gives you a lot more tools to deal with stuff. A lot more tools.
A lot.
Excited to see how the machine race do. I think they could do really well.
I played my war table game this week into Crix. I played into a Viscerus. He had two. He was not ready for Moraine to be playing so aggressively.
Not a lot of people are though.
It's true.
Like unless they've played you before where they've seen that. Not a lot of people are ready for that.
Yeah. But otherwise, like the list did fine. It definitely has some. The Ghost Walk with Grendel was very. I kind of forgot about it, and I was like, oh, I might be.
You're like,
I was
that's a Grendel.
Yikes! I puckered up a little bit. Not gonna lie, I was like, oh god. And then like I mega whiffed trying to hit back on Grendel. But yeah, they're fun. They're good. They're good. And the Machine Wraith like absolutely deleted Kruger, so that was funny.
Oh yeah, I mean the machine rate's built for that.
The Annihilator is the big thing.
Yep.
So, because my ghosts from Dusk have them, so I'm used to that. And then the Apparition is super cool because you can just be in all kinds of places.
Yeah, just start disappearing. Makes that threat range just a little bit more
spookier. Yep. That covers up the Crix rules. Up next is literally me prepping for sussy. So I'll be prepping. I just got to get lots of games in, which I've been getting. I've been getting at least 2 games in a week.
That's good. No, that's good.
Yeah.
We need to, now that we've moved that table inside, we need to start doing bat reps with AJ again. No, it's not so hot.
True. Well, it's inside now, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I was like, it's in my room.
Well, we got to clear the Legos, right?
Yeah, we got to clear the Legos for sure. That's easy.
Yeah, the kid has just been getting into War Machine, just Lego War Machine, because real War Machine a little expensive. He's a little bit young, you know.
Yeah.
Have you taught him how to build a Lego Warjack yet?
No.
He's getting there.
We played Monster Apocalypse though, obviously for like a 6-year-old, you know, and he liked it. He was not gentle with the models though.
I mean, they don't really have that like hand-eye coordination to place lead gent down. They kind of just.
What's the beefiest Jax right now? Who's got the like least breakable parts? Maybe
I don't.
Codor, dude.
No, Codor's legs are small.
Are they?
Like when we got the Codor Jacks, their legs were a little spindly.
You're gonna have to do like conversion kits to like beef them up, dude. It's just brass rods instead for their legs and stuff.
I just let him use his Legos. He'd probably love that.
No, he would. That's true.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a war gamer one of these days, and probably a darn good one. He's got the time to get good now. By the time he's full fledged, he's gonna be pretty unstoppable.
Yeah, when he hits, as soon as he hits like 12, he'll just be winning Nova.
Yeah, there's a couple of people had kids out at Nova, and they did pretty well. Like a couple high school kids, and they did pretty good. I feel like they had a good time.
Yeah, I feel like everyone at Nova had a good time, and that's tried and true. Put on a great event, so that was awesome. Can't wait for next year. And then Sussy they're doing too, which is also gonna be fantastic.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
I gotta print a few things for prize support. We found some in AJ's garage. We brought some from Yield Pass models for prize support.
Hmm.
Oh, did you bring? Is that where a couple of those came from?
Yeah, so like all like the old like he gave me he was like, "Hey, I don't need these." So I'm going to go through them and see like what we need first for like bits, bases and all that stuff.
Nice.
See what's like
It's gonna be
worth it to
nice.
keep, and then like everything else is just going to go to the event and then clear some space.
Oh, yeah. We'll probably be able to do a couple giveaways of after I pick up all the cricks of.
Well, if you buy singles,
I
you don't
don't
have
think.
Lexers, so
Well, we'll see if I get singles. Maybe I'll be able to wait for singles to come out now.
I think singles are out now, dude.
Are they? Am I just dumb?
Maybe?
Stop, please. I've been good. I don't deserve this.
Let's find out. Doing it
I
live.
didn't see singles.
I know they're on SFG's side already. I don't know if they're
Are
They
they?
on
are $20
I'm
for a
looking.
Scarlock Lieutenant.
Oh, that's not that bad.
um
But
yeah,
you
they're
get the
not at the
battle
individual
box,
retailers yet.
the battle box, the command starter, and for expansion. 2 Mechanothrall units.
Oh, the reason you probably don't want to,
And
you probably need to wait anyway, because you don't want to buy 4 Grendels.
Also
oh, is
true.
Grendel the
He's
character
in
yet?
that box, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Scarlocks are $20. Yeah, I can see them. You can pre-order Scarlocks already. You can also get Mechanothrall Swarms. Oh, but that's only 5 of them, and they're $34. You get the Mechanothrall Swarms might actually make it cheaper to just buy the boxes.
I wonder what the math is on that. We can figure
Uh,
that out after.
we'll do that later. Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds like a not today problem.
Sounds like a not this minute problem. Um, what's next? What's next? I don't know. Oh, fun return, and it just be very convenient timing. The Ice King Minicrate challenge is finally making its small return. Ross, you weren't here when we did this before.
I was not. No.
Minicrate is like the monthly subscription that they do, and they make an alt sculpt of a model. Just a random model. Like I'm sure Crix will get one soon.
Nice.
But the challenge I did was like you have roughly like 35 to 40 days from the day you get that month's model to paint that model and be done with it. And that way you paint the model of the month and then you paint the best and then the community votes on the best one.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, but the one that came out this month, if you scroll up in our chat a little bit, to they so graciously modeled it after me.
Yeah, I see. You get the Ice King in there.
I know. Thank you, SFG and Privateer Press. Whoever, thank you. Appreciate that. But it's a good month to bring it back. So we're bringing it back. This will go up Saturday. So I'll also make a post about this on Saturday for the challenge. I'm thinking until October 31st, people have to paint it. Because I don't have mine yet. Other people probably don't have theirs yet. Sussy Scuff's a thing. I don't want to like divert people's painting too much from that.
Yeah, no, that I think that's what
Yeah.
Have you seen the September model?
Which one's that one? Is that the cat
It
girl?
is. Yeah, the little.
No, wait. That's cat girl. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I still have the VIP subscription, so I'm getting the cat girl, of course.
Look at this guy over here with his VIP.
Dude, I wanted the prisoner
Wah,
model.
wah, wee, wah.
The prisoner VIP crate from last time.
Is that the one you have? The model you have for Prisoner?
No, I don't think you've seen the VIP one.
I don't think I have.
It looks cool. I'll send you a picture later. But then yeah, we have Catgirl, and then we have the new Sabrith coming out after that.
Zappas looks pretty sweet.
Sabrith does.
Oh,
Or-
I found him. Yeah, that looks really cool.
Yeah. I wonder how I'll paint the Sabrith.
I don't know. How are you gonna
However you
paint him?
want.
I guess
Fluorescent.
no. So I was thinking about like, man, so like my Dusk theme is fluorescent, and I'm gonna keep all my fluorescent paints just for Dusk, and then when Dusk is done, no more fluorescent paints for me.
Okay.
And then my whole thing with Orgoth was candy, so no more candy. Gravediggers will be like 80s themed. My Cawdor will be like synthwave themed.
And then your next army is Grimdark.
No, like the Kato will be Synthwave Grimdark.
Did those two combine?
I'm okay. Watch me.
All right. I'm interested to see how this plays. I think that
Okay,
could be
yeah,
very cool.
we'll see.
And then the Gravediggers will be 80s themed, which is gonna be sweet. And then when Rule Guard comes out, I'll do them marble.
Oh yeah, that will look good.
Like marble dwarves, like from I don't
Yeah, I
know.
got it. No, I
Yeah,
got it.
yeah. Green marble from Lord of the Rings inside the underground thing from the Hobbit movies.
Yep.
All the words
Yeah.
are lost on me right now, but you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be cool.
Yeah, they just need to release the Rule Guard. I'm waiting.
I think they need to release Gravediggers first, right?
Yeah.
You got a minute to wait.
Hey, plenty of time to paint my Dusk. I like this.
Yeah,
There you
that's
go.
true.
Actually, I don't know if it's plenty of time with your speed.
Hey, Dusk is actually moving pretty well. Cause they're all primed, and they're all about to be base coated, which is pretty good for me. And the cadre's already done. So hey, I'm picking up the speed.
So
We're getting there.
When is Rule Guard announced?
I'm going to my rumor mill guessing is next gen con they'll announce it.
So they'll announce it next Gen Con, and it won't be out till
Probably
2026.
maybe the box by end of December next year.
Okay.
But I have a feeling Gravedigger is going to get pushed back because they're like just now getting out. Crix is getting a little delayed. It seems like my Codor still hasn't come in the mail from the pre-sale I ordered from DJI. We need a new timeline. That's what we need, and because I'm curious how things are going to get pushed to the right.
I mean, we'll see. I guess.
Yeah.
It'll.
Yeah. And then the new Infernals, whenever those are ready.
Whoa! What infernals?
We've literally talked about this like 3 or 4 times.
I know.
What do you mean new Infernals?
I know.
That'll be at the end though, probably.
Yeah, that'll be after. And like then the Crix came out, which pushed everything weirdly around.
That'll teach you.
Yep.
I could see. I bet we probably get Dino Riders before Rule Guard.
You still think Dino Riders are happening?
I think with how Crix has been received, I think Dino Riders have to happen.
Explain your logic on connecting those two.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't get it.
Crix was a community demand and has been selling out, and everyone wants it because they love Crix.
Crick's very cool. I approve.
So community demands Menoth, and they have been asking it. They're like, "Well, you did Crix. We want our Menoth." And there's a lot of
But
Menoth people.
hang on. Well, no, there's not. There's this. They're like the loud minority. Minoth is just not a popular army because they're kind of doo doo. So I don't know. I don't buy it. Grix is cool because they're undead and they're kind of unique-ish in that sense, and they feed into the storyline. But yeah, I don't see the Dino Riders. I think the Minoth is just gone. I think they're deleted. Sorry. They got eaten by the dinosaurs. Weren't able to like.
Oh yeah,
ride
when
them
Tristan went over
and-
there, he just didn't come back.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and Fiora like burst into flames, and I think Minoth is dead. I'm saying it now. Minoth is dead. You heard it here first.
See, I think like all the Menoth players are still there. They still are like now closeted Menoth players because they're not great. So they're switched into an army, but they're like, if Menoth came out, I'd buy it tomorrow.
I guess, but they're still not good.
Currently, dude, speed 10 cavalry. You ready? Dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
They'll only have 1-inch reach. It'll be fine.
I think you hang out with people from that store too much. Maybe Maybe you should stop.
Alec is a little obsessed. You're right.
He is a Menoth enjoyer. That is
Enjoyer?
very true.
Enjoyer is an understatement.
He has like a custom Menoth tower he brings with him to like store his army on when he's not playing, and it is very on brand for Menoth. I feel very on brand.
It has a
I will
smoke.
give you this: the people that play Menoth are very dedicated. It's almost like a cult or religion type thing, right?
Hey, that's it's
I-
weird. That's
You know what I'm saying? You
weird.
know what I'm saying?
I think that's
You know what I'm
pretty on brand for Menoth. I'm
Yeah, I
not
was
gonna
gonna
lie.
say. I feel like that tracks. You know, they said it's their army and they're playing it now. I think Alec did pretty decent. Like, it's not like he got stomped out. I think,
no, he said he'd play.
I
He,
think did
he
well.
said he said his armies did well.
Yeah. It ain't the army, it's the player, dog.
He is a good player. He was former WGC, so
And
he knows what he's doing.
faith, you know, faith. It's a hell of a drug.
Yeah, true. Faith and Menoth,
saying?
that dice.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is just a side note. I don't know if anybody else felt this Nova, but the dice were cold for everybody that weekend.
Oh man, I have not seen so many trip ones like just throughout the convention. I don't. At least it was
That bad?
even. You
It
know?
was
It
bad.
was rough.
That room was.
They kept them
cursed.
dice in the freezer before they fucking let us play with them. You know, you were pulling dice out the cooler.
Yeah, there was not. It was not fun. That pretty much wraps up the cast. I do have 2 questions for the audience. How often this podcast will come out on Saturday? The next one will be up to you guys. How often would you guys like a podcast? Would you like it bi-weekly? Would you like it monthly? Because like it's coming into the holidays, the time's gonna be not much happening. Yeah, just let us know like how often you want this, because we'll do it as often as you want. And if something big happens, we'll do a quick one probably. And then second question is, if you guys want bat reps, which I'm sure you do, everyone does, do you want competitive bat reps where we go like we play a competitive game and it's like we talk through each thing, we're like, hey, we're gonna do this, this, and this, or do you want like fun bat reps where we play fun lists, do some narrative stuff? Which would you prefer?
An army of sludge thralls.
So here's what we do. We have to have some proxies, of course, but we break FA, all sludge thralls
Yeah, only sludge thralls.
versus only cats.
Yikes! I don't love this. I don't love that. That's rough.
Look, if you just run into me, you'll kill me from blowing up.
Look, I got one for you. All right, I only bring brute thralls and Grendel, and you only bring rangers.
No. Here's what it is. You bring not just 6 units of Mechanothralls. You bring 12.
Oh,
18
big.
for that matter.
Yeah, I do. I might have enough Bane warriors for this. I might have enough Bane. Yeah, we'll definitely have to find some fun
I don't
stuff
like
to throw
it.
together.
Well, then
I
you
like
can
it.
be the cameraman, AJ, okay?
And AJ,
You don't have to
AJ
like it.
paints. Hold on, AJ paints all 12 units.
No.
There we go.
He's got to paint his brinebloods first.
True. Yeah, how are those coming?
I gotta figure out what color I want to make their skin. Still haven't decided that yet.
Would
You
like
thinking about doing the
you want the
blue,
comments
or
to
you
give you
want to
some
do?
suggestions?
I'm not gonna do
Yeah.
the blue. I'm probably gonna do like a green, like we talked about.
Oh,
Green or
green could
red?
be
I'm not
good.
sure.
Why not orange? Orange would look good.
Oh, we could do
You can get like a
orange.
red ink on there. Do like orange with like a red ink. It'll sink into all
Well,
the little recesses.
I would just do the speed paint that's yellow
Yeah.
or orange red.
The fire
Yeah,
dry
yeah.
orange.
I think that would be really cool.
Oh, then you could do like black clothing and it'd be like kind of lava theme. You could do lava bases. Like,
Nah, I'm
no, they're
good.
pirates of lava. Their boats like float on lava. That'd be cool.
Do they?
I mean, that could be your theme. Pirate,
Yeah, dude.
lava
Your
pirates.
pirates float on lava.
Yeah.
The floor is lava. That's why they're on their boats. I think the orange would look good in the swamp. I think.
Yeah, the red, the orange, and the green would be good.
Yeah, orange goes good with green. Them's the rules. I don't make them. I think you do swamp bases, and they can all be orange. Pirates can be in the swamp. That's a thing. Pirates like the swamp. stays
they?
away from the law.
Oh, true. Where they hide. Well, cool. If you could kindly answer those questions down below, we would greatly appreciate it. Because that helps us, and that helps us make good content, because that's what we want. Thank you all for listening. If you could like, share, and subscribe, normal YouTube things. It's Jack Sparrow. There it is. They're in a swamp. There you go.
There it is.
There it is. Like, share, subscribe, normal YouTube things. Thank you all for watching. Hope you like the new format, and we will see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.